take a slide, find your zone every day.
Now fucking come over here where it's safe. That's it, mate. Come on.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Clarence, mate, you alright?
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
Fuck, get out of there.
Fucking hell. Poor cunt.
Oh, yeah, Clarence, mate, yeah, she'll be alright now.
Yeah, mate.
Jesus.
Just hold on.
No. Fucking early. Fucking like that scene of War of the Worlds. Have you seen War of the Worlds?
Yeah.
And the lightning's just fucking constantly coming down and fucking hitting. The fucking tripods come out and they fucking start killing
You're missing a
everyone.
once in a lifetime sighting here. Major lighting concert.
Hey?
You're missing the whole thing, cunt.
You seen the original War of the Worlds?
Yes, Steve.
Clarence, I'm fucking sorry, mate. What we can do? Holy shit! Oh, God!
Just hang in there, mate.
It looks like he's still breathing. He's still breathing.
Can't catch me! I'm the fastest thing alive!
I was thinking about why so many in the radical left participate in speed running.
Huh?
The reason is the left's lack of work ethic.
What?
Go fast rather than do it right, and in a Petersonian sense,
Petersonian?
to elevate alternative sexual archetypes in the marketplace. Fastest hedgehog.
Shadow, what the fuck are you talking about?
You're a beta male, Sonic.
I live in a town where there's like no emo girls and no scene girls, and it sucks. There's all these basic bitches who listen to Taylor Swift. Ew, Taylor Swift's disgusting. I'm just really pissed.
Work's been such a drag.
I hate my boss.
I worked quintuple overtime with no pay.
Man, y'all still working?
Yeah. Oh, in this economy, Cameron, are you kidding with inflation?
We get it.
Let Daddy talk.
Like, y'all still gotta clock in?
Oh yeah, I'm just counting down the days till we start our OnlyFans.
Yeah. Hey, you're doing it with me. No, we already have a contract.
Man, I've been telling y'all to tap into this crypto, man.
The good old digital currency.
Would you let him explain?
Man, I'm talking about I'm making millions.
You can provide me the lifestyle I deserve.
I've been doing crypto since 2019.
2019? What the f*** have I done with my life the past 5 years?
I told y'all should have tapped in back then.
Could have been long-term investors, but we're just low-life imbeciles.
We're letting ourselves down, guys.
I'm saying, like, how would you feel? You never gotta work another day in your life.
I didn't know you were a motivational speaker,
Man,
Pop.
You spend your time however you want to.
Well, obviously, a majority of our time would go to you. Yeah, pretty much all of it.
And more money than you ever dreamed of.
Hey, Daddy-O, you know you gotta sell a course, right?
Yeah, Professor Papa.
It ain't too late.
Hey, guys, let's put up our whole life savings into this. Yes! Great idea!
I know what it's like, baby. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I know what it's like, baby. see some titties in the club. You know what I'm saying? And I got one thing to say to you, baby. Let's get them fucking titties jumping out the fucking club, girl. Come on. Somebody take your titties out. Somebody take your titties out, yeah. Somebody take your titties out, yeah. No, somebody take your titties out. No, oh, yeah. Somebody take your titties out.
Punky, on me, funky, monkey, punky, pump it, price, jump it, hop in a new whip, paid for by Punky. I'm just too lit. Somebody say something. A monkey that look like a frog, price look just like a dog's, full of some chads and gods. Fudders is mad I bought. Word to your mothers, this monkey is doing a lot. Take out a hammer, I'm whacking a fudder, just cleaning the face. Jumping on Twitter, take over the space. Punky is pumping, increasing the pace. A monkey that look like a frog, paid for my flight to Prague. Touchdown, Punky Lamborghini rental in the garage. She's at my Punky, we had a menage. No, she not Nikki, cause I'm too picky. That's why my portfolio as long as a blog. All about Punky and why that shit rocks. Punky take over the block, watch. Punky, on me, funky, monkey, punky, pump it, price, jump it, hop in a new whip, paid for by Punky. I'm just too lit. Somebody say something. Punky, on me, funky, monkey, punky, pump it.
Hey Jackson, you want to come to the beach?
Yeah, but you've got to drive though.
Why can't you drive? I drove last time.
I sold my car.
Why did you sell your car?
I needed some cash for Bitcoin. I thought it was in a dip.
You sold your car.
Don't even worry, Lachlan. I'll be able to buy a brand new BMW with the gains I'm gonna make. Don't even fret.
I'm gonna fret. That's the last thing you had. You don't have anything left.
Stop fretting. I've got plenty of money. It's just all in crypto. I'm investing.
That's not investing. What if it falls?
It's the future, Lachlan. Why are you all up in my ass about it?
I'm up your ass because I have to buy you lunch every time we go out because you have no money.
My money is in a blockchain. It's all secure there.
You can't spend it. It's not currency.
It's digital currency.
Well then buy me a Subway.
I can't.
Why not?
They don't take Bitcoin, and also I don't want to spend it anyway.
You can't literally invest all the money you have. You have to keep some of it to be money.
But it's going to grow, Lachlan. You don't understand.
And what's the point of growing it if you're too scared to ever take it out?
Because I'm rich.
You're literally going to die a millionaire with no actual possessions.
I'd rather that than die poor.
I'd rather die poor and have spent all my money on life stuff than die technically rich, but all my money is in fucking Shiba Inu.
And NFTs.
Oh, for fuck's sake, do not get me started.
My NFT is gonna blow, you just wait.
You spent 30 grand on it.
It's a waiting game.
It's a bubble.
You're a bubble.
What?
You're a fucking bubble, mate.
How am I a bubble?
You're worth it.
I hate when people say Soul Season this, we have a meme super cycle. I was talking to this one guy and he said, oh, Trump coin was gonna save the market. Brother, have you seen what's been going on? We have every celebrity launching meme coins. Soul is damn near close to $200 fucking dollars. For fuck's sakes! My mom texted me about fucking Trump coin. I can't believe all these people saying, oh, Soul's gonna bounce back here. This and that. Like, shut the fuck up. If I hear this one more fucking time, I'm gonna take a dildo and shove it up your ass, you fucking dickhead. We are going to zero, goddammit.
Broski, the market is so red, I thought my MacBook was bleeding.
This is the end, cuz. Yesterday I was a millionaire, today I'm a slumdog.
This is not a dip, this is a black hole.
I'm selling everything, I'm
They
dying.
have no idea. This is not a black hole, this is the beginning of a big bang.
Why is Broski not panicking with us?
Yeah, why is he so unfazed?
Check your wallet,
cuz.
The crypto is down 85%.
Allow him, Broski, he's still in denial.
Is it down by 85%? Or is it 85% off?
Oh shit. Nah, gang, not the hustler mindset.
Not the hustler mindset.
Bro said
Bro
it's
said
not a
you
crash,
can't
it's a
change the
discount.
circumstances,
but you can change your mentality.
Remember, brothers, the market sends his toughest battles to his most financially literate soldiers. When the Nasdaq falls, will you give up? Or remember that no amount of setbacks defeat a qualified mind. You see a dip and start to sell, but I remember that sudden emotions lack logic. Down isn't permanent. So I invest more into the S&P because I was born to struggle and persist.
Nah, man, how does he do
this guy
it?
knows something. Broski, was you in the board meeting with Donald Trump? So tell me, brothers, when the crops go dry, will you sell your land or sow more seeds, knowing that the harvest will always return?
He's really got that hustler mindset. Bro's got that JP Morgan mentality. That's that quarter-zip discipline, cuz. Yeah, gang. Rare few individuals that make it out, cuz. This guy's one of them.
Damn, Ron, come on! What's the matter with you? There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow!
On 17 Black.
Oh shit, Giggle, you're crazy, man.
17 Black. Let's go!
Crazy, dude.
Let it ride.
Wait, what? What?
17 Black.
Oh my god, heck
shit.
yeah. Okay, yeah, let's go home now.
Let it ride.
Okay, stop, Giggle. Stop. 17 Black. You can stop now. 17 Black. You can stop. Stop! Giggle!
The house always has the edge, Roy. The house is edging. Fuck Vegas. Fuck yeah, buy, sell, buy, sell.
What are you guys doing?
Shut up, Ugg, we're fucking crypto gurus.
You're literally buying coins because the names make you laugh.
Okay, now type in shit, piss, fart, poopy, butt, ass coin, see what comes up. Yeah, okay, I just bought it.
You guys are fucking idiots.
Let's fucking go, we made 100K!
What?
I recently came to the realization that I don't actually need therapy. I just need a bad bitch. I just need a bad bitch. And the only way to get a bad bitch is with slightly bigger muscles and more money. That's what's been stopping me. The key to happiness this whole time has been vanity and materialism. I've been worrying about things like intimacy, finding like-minded individuals, and meaningful work, when really, I just needed to start taking steroids and doing summer sales. Because that's what other people look for and desire in a partner, is money and slightly bigger muscles.
We're going to take all the breeding age females and bring them to Las Vegas, and I'll distribute them to the men who have changed their names to Corey. No kings, no presidents, no senators, just Corey. I don't need to sleep. I don't use currency. I'm not a part of this time. I used to be 2 Corys, now I'm 1. What are you guys into? What do you do?
We're tech.
Oh, that's all going away. Currency, everything. We're going to flip into a new society.
What do you do?
I'm outside of space and time. Change your name to Corey. After that, you will be executed. If you don't change your name to Corey in 3 months, you're going to be executed.
The only way to get lean is to take Ozempic or Retta. This is not a psyop. I let Big Pharma decide what I take for my health. You must listen to Big Pharma. They know what's best for me and my genetics. That's why they fund the FDA. It's for our safety. Yay! This reel was approved by the FDA.
Interino ad appare dorime. Ameno, lancire, oh, dorime. Interino ad appare dorime. Ameno, lancire, oh, dorime.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right!
But when you go all in on something, I would say that does take conviction. Now, your conviction might be
How many chairs are you sitting on right now?
1.
Are you all in on the chair? The point really is you put on 1 pair of glasses. You've got 1 pair of AirPods right now. You're looking at me through 1 screen. You're using one microphone. That's a one microphone. Like, you trust it? Is that conviction? Seems kind of scary. Why don't you diversify? Why don't you use 10 microphones? The point really is, things in your life, do you drive in 10 cars at the same time or one car at one time? Do you drive down one street? Aren't you afraid that you're driving down one street? Do you take a different way? You know? So my point really is, if you're you get on one airplane, are you convicted? You put your entire family on the one airplane, aren't you afraid? Asset. Well, Bitcoin is the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin, then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin, then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
Beautiful. And now we are live, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Ask Me Anything 197. Which way, Western man? Which way? Will you let degeneracy rule you to success? Or will you listen to your corporate overlords at the FDA?
Yeah, today there's been like a loud cacophony of discussion on crypto Twitter about Fidelity backing the Clarity Act, and I think I forget what the organization's name was, but it was like a church group. Basically, they were saying basically what do you call it? Gives their constituents like a fair chance to make money essentially in the markets and all sorts of stuff like that. So it's looking like Wall Street's choosing going the risk on route essentially, but we'll see if it has enough, I guess, pull with the politicians, because we'll see how much they care about getting reelected.
Definitely. But, I hope that hopefully they care, or they will they'll be voted against, basically.
Yeah, I already saw one post where the person just lists every single senator that's against the Clarity Act right now. I'm like, nice, let's get this rolling.
I mean, if it wasn't a wake-up call when we try to merge mine our military with Israel's military, what the fuck was that? Like, that didn't even make sense. It's like the only one that even possibly could make sense would be like, hey, we're going to fuse our navy with the UK's navy or some crap like that, possibly.
But merging militaries, man, is the craziest move. Like if it's Canada and Mexico, and we're gonna make a new superpower, the North American Alliance or something, like, okay, that makes some sense, right? Like, but yeah, giving powers pretty much that creates. It's what's created most of what we do in the United States. You're gonna give some of that power to a foreign power just because they're quite good at what they do with cybersecurity and intelligence. But that just means they can fucking mole your ass essentially when whenever they want to. So it's like, if they're merged with your military, what do you think they're gonna do? Yeah, they're gonna spy on you more than anybody.
Yeah, so luckily it didn't pass, but
Yeah.
you know,
It's crazy. Even AOC, I finally agree with AOC on something. I'm like, wow, like that's how bad it was.
let's cleanse the palate a little bit because we agree with AOC.
Blessed is a man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season.
Banger, obviously.
Cleanse.
I think people were waiting for the Netanyahu meme, but you gotta keep them on their toes, Charlie.
Yeah, you gotta, what do you call it? You gotta strategically place that when you need to protect the channel.
That's right. But someone who's strategically placing a lot of bitching and moaning is over here. Our good friend at Cardano, Charles Hopkinson. Man, he's saying some interesting things. Let's take a little bit of a listen.
It's just a tragedy of errors, and they worship the ground that Vitalik walks on. He can never make a mistake. He's a genius. Why? Because the market cap's high. The minute the market cap starts falling, the minute that the adoption starts falling, then suddenly they're stupid people.
That's
I
right.
was a smart guy too when Cardano was number 3, and everybody thought I was the greatest entrepreneur ever, and now they shit all over me. Why? Because the price is down. In this industry, we've fetishized and become addicted to where you sit on the market cap, and your entire worth as a human being, the quality of your ideas and other things is completely indexed to where you sit on CoinMarketCap. If you're high up, you're a big guy. If you're low down, your ideas don't matter. Meanwhile, when you're objective about it, most of the good ideas are coming from the top 50 or top 100 or top 200. It's just a tragedy of errors, and they worship the ground that Vitalik walks on. He can never make a mistake, and he's a genius. Why? Because the market cap's high. The minute the market cap starts,
I mean, look, he's not really wrong on this. Like, we've been saying this for a long time, but this is kind of what it is in a fucked up way. Where like, yeah, like, what's up with this fucking Egyptian Raw thing in the back here? What the fuck? But I mean,
that has something to do with the Mongolia trip that he took.
Probably, but yeah, like, I mean, you're right. I wish it wasn't like this, but like, what have you done for me recently? What's the like? Let me see how it feel about you with the price of the token. I mean, everyone was worshiping the feet of Richard Hart until the price collapsed for fucking 3 years, and now I mean, he's on, yeah, no, now it's this. I mean, if Hex was still a penny right now, right, or even half a cent, rah this, rah that, views on Hexaco would be up, but price down, I'm not happy. I mean, but this is the truth. This is how everyone acts anyway. Like, everyone, this is why I named the stream Which Way Western Men, because you guys need to be smart and invest in your future, and invest when things are risky, not when things are just like sunshines and rainbows, because you're going to get fucked.
Yep.
You're going to get fucked. Like, now would be the time where I buy Cardano. As crazily as that sentence is, or buy Hex, or buy Sonic, or buy Ethereum, or buy Bitcoin, or buy Tau, or buy Zcash, not 2 fucking years from now.
Yeah, and that's when everybody's going to do it. Like,
I know it infuriates me. It really makes me mad. Like, it's so, like, I know most of you guys can't be this fucking retarded. You guys cannot be this fucking stupid. But the numbers seem to indicate that across the board in crypto.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's pockets, right, of communities that have the right mindset, but what it takes, and like the Moon Gang, when we did the Crypto World Cup, they basically chose Bitcoin, and so that, I mean, that's pretty reasonable. right?
Right.
But I mean, what made crypto successful prior to Wall Street coming in? Because a lot of this is also, fracturing from Wall Street, right? Wall Street's coming in, changing the game, changing the OGs a little bit, and that's gonna mess with everybody a little bit. But the thing that Bitcoiners did well before all the OGs sold out at 100,000 for $1 billion, which I completely understand, but. Yes, that sounds like a sound financial decision, at some level. But the thing that the Bitcoiners did was buy and hold, and then they actually did it, I would say, 80%, right? Of course, there were people still manipulating the market, dumping on people's heads. That psychology never changes, but you did have a lot more cohesiveness. Now you have a lot of fracturing in the crypto community. And I mean, we're going into being an official financial market, according to the normies, according to Wall Street, according to the government. And the landscape's absolutely going to change going into mass adoption. Like Roger Ver worked how many years to be Bitcoin Jesus and to get crypto adoption. And then when you start getting mass adoption, you're like, but not like that. You can't really choose how the world's going to adopt it. It's going to adopt it how it's going to adopt it, and you have to roll with it. But I think a lot of these guys, they want the status quo. They don't want that change. And I would say the change in this bear market is mostly the incumbents are changing. Who's in charge of liquidity essentially. But in terms of price going down, it's actually the mildest bear market we've ever had. So, there's some positive parts of it. There's some negative parts, but regardless, time, right? We have both time and price that we're paying attention to whenever we look at it. And time is what is killing people. People, like you said, people have low levels of patience, especially these days through social media and the internet.
Right. Yeah, no, absolutely. And then, I know right now he's complaining about Vitalik here a little bit, obviously, that he's like, they worship the ground he's on and stuff, but he's also getting shit on too. Everyone gets shit on in the bear market.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we get shit on in the bear market. It's not our fucking fault. It ain't our fucking fault that the bear market's happening. Shit, fuck. If I could wave a wand, I'd say super cycle. Let's go. It never even went down. Like right now, we're at $176,000 BTC right now. Ethereum's at $6,000. We're just waiting for the next leg up and shit. That's what if I wave the wand. But this is the market and this is how it goes. And even Vitalik's getting shit on because fucking Ethereum was actually getting shit on a lot less. I don't know what the fuck he's cracking on. That's the shit that cracks me up about this guy is like he's not acting like Vitalik didn't drop the fucking ball in this last cycle. Like he just started fixing it. Like Vitalik started kind of openly starting to really fix Ethereum in 2025, but he spent the last couple of years not doing shit. He let all the innovation and all the fucking throughput go on off of L1 onto L2s, and now he asked for them to come back and shit, and is finally doing the upgrades that should have been done in 23 and 24 and 25. Now in 26 barely. You know what I mean?
Which leads me to my conspiracy, tinfoil hat theory, which is he did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Right.
Princes of the Yen.
Yeah, exactly. To become part of the group and to, hey, you gotta mess up one cycle in order to have all the cycles. Deal.
Yeah. I mean, Chris Cross is right here. In a bull market, everyone wants to name their first dude. Literally, not even joking. I think I had about 3 or 4 people tell me they're going to name their kid Miguel or Charlie. I'm not even joking around. Not even joking around. Swear. In person, told me in person.
Meetups. Yep. Still waiting.
Let me hear this again.
It's just a tragedy of errors, and they worship the ground that Vitalik walks on. He can never make a mistake, and he's a genius. Why? Because the market cap's high. The minute the market cap starts falling, the minute that the adoption starts falling, then suddenly they're stupid people. I was a smart guy too when Cardano was number 3, and everybody thought I was the greatest entrepreneur ever, and now they shit all over me. Why? Because the price is down. In this industry, we've fetishized and become addicted to where you sit on the market cap, and your entire worth as a human being, the quality of your ideas and other things is completely indexed to where you sit on CoinMarket.
I will say one thing though, he was enjoying his time in the sun when he was being called the smartest person on the planet in 2017 and part of 21. He was enjoying it. I mean, I saw him have his arm wrapped around a bunch of crypto hoes. Conferences and stuff.
The clip that I liked was, I think he was on stage with Tone Vase or maybe somebody like that. I can't remember. But he was like, when people ask what I do, I like to tell them I print money. Bro. That's a little bit too on the nose, right? Just geez.
I love it, bro. It's like I print money, dog. You know,
the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out.
Well, at least he dared to fuck around and find out. Most people don't even fuck around, so they never find out.
Yeah,
and that's
turned out pretty good for him overall. Like, sure, it's not going perfect, but you know, is he better off than he was before? Yeah,
absolutely.
What happened to the video?
Oh, I mean, it's just done. We played it like 2-3 times.
Okay, I haven't seen it, so I wasn't sure whenever it was ending.
No, but absolutely. Jesus Christ. Fuck, man. We should show this one. You know, we have every corner of the internet, right? We have like Charles bitching about Vitalik, and then we have people snitching on themselves about illegal coin trading live on YouTube. Let's listen in a little bit. Let's listen in on how bad this is.
So even though I bought a lot of supply, I've given 1% to my dev, and he still holds. You know, my dev holds 1%, and he's still working on it because he believes in the project. So he's making a market maker.
Dev? Like what he's
I have a
deving?
dev. So he actually created this insanely dope volume bot. And it was like a UI, like a nice UI, clean UI platform, and we don't have it anymore, so we're not doing that anymore.
Yeah, because it's not legal.
Yeah. So, I mean, he built it, and I mean, it's not like my product or like I have no access to it. It's all on his servers. It's all his.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna shift over to a market making tool right now.
Okay. Oh wow.
And I don't think, well, I don't even know if we're gonna like associate that with LMAO, but I'm gonna get my hands on it in the next week. And I told him I want to test it for about like at least 2 weeks or a month.
So basically, he's talking about it's an engine that basically creates takes volume on the chain and stuff. So it looks like a bunch of people are trading it. So then tricks people into buying.
Sounds like a low-level Solana play there.
Yeah, pretty much. I think I remember this coin actually, believe it or not. I never was in this one, but I was in LOL, and I made some money on LOL.
That's the one I remember.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, man. It is kind of illegal, and it's crazy. I mean, it's sort of like Rasm fucking admitting that, like, oh yeah, back when my channel was smaller, like 3 weeks ago. That like, you know, I used to do like meme coin reviews, and then I was like, wow, these meme coins always move when I do a video. And he's like, so I started buying both of them, and then when the coins would move, I'd make about $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, and then I'd sell it. Never tell my guys at all.
Where's the soundboard when you need it? God damn.
Broke nigga alert. 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 Broke nigga alert.
The self-snitching is insane, you guys. It's like, it's not like, yeah, I put a few thousand into it, made $30,000. Cool. Nice trade, dog. But like, nah, dog, man. I told everyone the coin was gonna go high, and then when I was telling them that, I was just selling at the same time, dog. What the fuck? Damn.
What market cap did that one get up to? Do you know?
Which one?
The one they were talking about there, the Lamau.
The amount, I'd have to look. I mean, it'd have to have been much higher. I mean,
Yeah, because like for those types of things, right? They'll care once it gets to a decent amount, or once it affects a decent amount of people.
Yeah, I'll look right now.
But yeah, I mean that's what's going to happen when you allow anybody, right? Now, I mean, literally now with AI, anybody can make a token, within 2 seconds. So I think you were saying the other day that one guy was making like one in an hour or something crazy, in an hour or something crazy like that, right?
It didn't get that high. It only got to 6 million market cap. It said
yeah,
it's 50% and stuff, but it's been around for like 9 months and stuff. But if you have fucking 10-20% of the supply, 30, I mean, this dude probably has a fuck ton of the supply. He proudly said, I gave 1% of the supply to my dev. Dev of what? It's a meme coin. What is he deving? Well, this fake volume bot.
He's the one taking all the risks so that if we get caught, he goes to jail and I don't. That's basically what he's saying, right?
Right. You give 1%.
He's like, just enough to not even cover your court costs, bro.
I would have been so funny. It was like, he truly believes. I can't believe he believes, but like he believes. He truly.
He's still holding, bro. I swear.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of like low cap, like market cap coin guys that I at least give it to them that they really are trying to get their coin out of that swamp sometimes. But it's tough. It's tough if you don't got some motion or like got good videos on Insta or got something, because man, there's some people actually really trying with some coins and they're stuck in some like sub 100,000 cap limbo when they would probably be better off like just restarting another concept probably, but. You also, at the same time, can't just keep making a new one every fucking time either. At the same time, it gets wild. It gets kind of bad.
Yeah, that's why there's on crypto Twitter. There's more of a call for, hey, let's actually look at more solid fundamentals of like what are the new crypto fundamentals. And I think one thing that a lot of people are trying to go towards this cycle is revenue, right?
Yeah.
Can you prove that your project generates actual revenue, like an actual business? And they're just taking that from Wall Street, right? So just being like, oh, like companies, right? They're based on how much earnings they're making and all that type of stuff. And so let's do that. So they're trying to fit crypto into that model. And yeah, I mean, there's protocols like Aerodrome, right? They kill it at that, and but if you go back to even 2021 and you say how many of these projects actually do anything, like anything meaningful, of like to their customer base or to it as a business, right? They just don't.
Yeah, I mean, and also the revenue is also the devil in tech as well, because revenue shows like how fast you actually are growing.
Yeah.
And that's bad, Charlie, because like I'm supposed to say my total addressable market is about $100 trillion, and we can generate of that.
Yes.
Like currently, the current market cap of my company is really only about $50 million, but the total addressable market cap is Titanic. I mean,
you can make an argument.
Very undervalued right now.
SpaceX, yeah.
So let me share this real quick. So we have the market bubble with Nansen and somehow Banks, and apparently they're interviewing the CEO of what's called Coinbase. Let's hear what he has to say. I'm shocked they're getting this. They're getting these guys right here. I mean, this is why they're fucking plants. If you don't know that, you guys like. This is what industry plants look like. Just FYI.
Yeah, I know that the timeline has been like very aggressive towards you the past week or so for some stuff that's probably like somewhat out of your control. And I know how it is being on CT. I kind of get the same thing where it's like stuff that you do, you may not know how it's impacting other people and the trenches and so on and so forth. But I guess the question is like, how do you think about like balancing? You have a ton of responsibilities as CEO of Coinbase. How do you think about those responsibilities versus like the people who may not know everything else that you're doing and like their relationship with you as like a personality online?
Yeah, well,
you know, it was a good wake up call for me, because I think I realized that I hadn't been clear enough with people just about this particular community that was following what I was saying on X, and really looking for signals about, okay, he's signaling to us that like this thing's, it's time for it to run up, or different trades that they wanted to make. You know, we built Base with this idea of like, how do we innovate on financial services, build a path towards decentralization that lots of people can build on top of it. And I'm very pro economic freedom. That's the mission of Coinbase. So I want everyone to be able to build on it. That means there's going to be lots of different constituencies. Like in any given day, I might talk with folks like you who are more in like that trader, the trenches, as you call it, right? Yeah. I might also be talking to like some giant bank, some government, you know, that's trying to build on top of this, like the latest fintech. There's a bunch of AI agents now transacting on Base. So we do have certainly a large number of constituents, and it's my job to kind of go understand each of those and empathize with them. And in this case, I kind of fucked it up, to be honest, in the sense that I completely misread what one community was reading into my stuff. So yeah, I tried to make it clear going forward whenever I miss something like that. Just all you can do is, I think, try to set expectations clearly going forward. And there are going to be lots of ways that we can support people building on Base with investments, and in some cases integrating into our products. But unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be in a position where I can guarantee somebody listing on Coinbase or like pump a certain coin or anything like that. It's not something I would personally do. So yeah, I'm 43 now too. So I don't know, maybe I'm a boomer. And I have to put a lot of my time, I'm just like putting on a suit and tie, going to DC, trying to get the Clarity Act.
He's just trying to cover his ass because he's trying to get the Clarity Act passed. And he basically pump and dumped a coin. Not on purpose though, but like he did.
Yeah, and he also, I mean, you got to remember, right, in January, he's the one that basically said no to the Clarity Act as well. So he's getting a lot of flack from what he, you know, as he says, the trenches, right? And you can see by his, you know, just by his tone and everything, he just kind of laughs at retail, to be honest. He's just like, yeah, it's ridiculous. They don't, you know, they're not really doing anything in his mind. And he's like, everything that's going on that's important to him is basically from Wall Street, you know, and that makes sense because, I mean, he was funded. What was the VC fund? Y Combinator, right? Y Combinator basically funded Coinbase at the very beginning. And yeah, I mean, he had a lot of help along the way. He didn't just make Coinbase and it became, you know, one of the best exchanges in America. You know, he had a lot of structure along the way. So he, in a way, owes those people more than he does necessarily the average everyday customer. But at the same time, he wouldn't have a business without the average everyday customer. So it kind of is, you know, interesting to me that these guys don't want to do more to help people in general, like simply financial education, like on Coinbase, right? I know they give like really weak, like, hey, here's like a half a page about, you know, what is FOMO, you know, but just super basic, not even really that useful stuff. It's useful on a bite, like on a little bit of a bite, but like, what if Coinbase actually like was like, hey, we're gonna engage with everybody, and we're gonna put an education, a service, aka the crypto mindset course, or something like that, you know, on our platform, and you know, we want to give people financial education, but from a crypto lens. Like, I would respect that, but yeah, he's mostly giving lip service, it seems.
Yeah. Let me give a shout out to Donovan Sharp, man. Hope everything's good, brother.
Nice.
Yeah, he just hit me up and stuff. Yep.
Yeah, it's been a little while, huh?
Yeah, he's dealing with some stuff right now. I'll tell you afterwards. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, this is obviously like, you know, he's covering his ass. But partly, I mean, can I blame him too? Like, you saw what the first part of the original Clarity Act was basically, we get like nothing.
Yeah, no, I agreed with him. I did, but you know, with where
the banks were just saying like, look at you, man, like, what are you doing fighting back and shit? I mean, I think that's what surprised. I mean, that's why like Jamie Dimon came at him like, what the fuck, you fucking piece of shit, motherfucker. You know, I mean, even the interviewers are like, Jesus, dog, you're your CEO of the fucking largest bank on the planet. What the fuck's wrong with you, dude?
And they've also
made him look crazy. I mean, Jamie looked kind of crazy there, bro. Like
Jamie always looks crazy.
He's like,
you know that guy's got to be a sociopath of some at some level. There's no way.
I mean, for sure. Bendu, Miguel, you look shrunk. Are you on diarrhea lettuce diet? Don't worry, I worry for you, man. Well, I've been sick for about a whole fucking week. I'm getting better, but I've been sick for a whole fucking week. It's been terrible.
Yeah,
absolutely terrible.
Yeah, I'm about halfway there because I caught it maybe 5 days after you had originally had it. So
yeah,
but yeah, we'll get past it. We'll get over the hump.
Yeah, I'm getting more and more energy every day. Like I'm actually probably going to go to the gym tomorrow. I'm pretty happy about it. Yeah, but yeah, being sick while working is not fun, especially if you got a really bad. I had a fever for about like maybe 4 days in a row. I had a very, very, very bad fever. I still came in and did all the streams at the studio with Charlie, and like I was feeling like straight shit, man. It was fucking horrible. Like I remember drinking like entire Trenta, didn't do shit to me.
Yeah,
just dragging ass, man. I still there, man. Still there. That's how bad I want it for you guys, man.
Yeah, we do. I mean, this is the one thing that makes our business different from the large corps in crypto is we basically put the incentive structure in a way that we are aligned with our customer, right? We're not, the customer is not the product, right? We are essentially. But I mean, companies like Coinbase, well, I mean, I wouldn't say Coinbase, but let's go and talk about Ledger, right? Ledger literally leaks their customers' data on purpose.
Right.
For the French
on the daily, damn near.
Absolutely crazy. But
I'm gonna pull this back up, okay?
Yeah.
But speaking of which, you know what? Like speaking of Ledger, Zequilica just halted all their native transactions after finding out a bug on its app for Ledger signers that's been leaking private keys since 2019.
Damn.
Beautiful. Fuck, man. It's not always Ledger, but it's always Ledger. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
Dude, you can't even make it. It's like I have brought so much evidence against Ledger at this point that, like, I mean, it's unreal. Like, what the you're fucking crazy to be using Ledger. Like,
yep.
From a very young age, I knew everyone was wrong and I was right. I'm literally never wrong. And if I ever am wrong, it's just because I didn't have enough information or I was too early. I'll say something, no one will believe me. It won't happen. Then some time passes, and then all of a sudden, what do you know? I was right. That's the only way that I'm slightly wrong. And even then I'm wrong for a little bit. I was never really wrong. And I just love when I finally see the proof of what my gut was telling me, when it finally comes true and then everybody understands. I knew in my gut and I should have trusted it more, and it did become true. I didn't have any reason to believe it. I just knew something. My intuition was right. And it's honestly scary how often I'm right and how often my intuition is spot on. And honestly, there are times where I'll say that I'm wrong and you're right, because at that moment, that was the right thing to do. It was the right thing to say. So technically, bear with me here, I'm still right. And I wouldn't even mind admitting when I'm wrong, because honestly, it would give me a break from always being right, but it just doesn't happen. I just always knew this from a young age, that everybody's wrong and that I'm right. I just think there's some people that are typically wrong and there's some people that are always right. And I think I'm one of those people.
that is right. Me and Charlie are some of those people. Also, for people who don't know, we will be doing a mega webinar here in about say about an hour and a half from now.
Nice.
Just for people who don't know and stuff. So yeah, we're doing a mega webinar. All the previous crypto mindset courses, the Citadel and everybody else are invited. It's going to be a fun one, you guys. Don't miss it. Right after the stream. But Robinhood has already generated $2 million for Arbitrum. After its creation and stuff. So once again, being actually, my bad. I think I may get that wrong. I think maybe like $200,000 for Arbitrum, but if it's Robinhood's volume, because they get 10% of all the volume basically as Arbitrum. Yeah, but $200,000, not bad, not bad. It's just gonna be something to keep them from basically imploding.
That's the very, very beginning too, right? Like,
yeah.
Give it a year or two, and those zeros will be increasing.
It's also credited 2 million rug pull, not 2 million, but I would probably say like 5,000 rug pulls probably. No, probably not even. Like honestly, like we've seen the amount of coins. It's not as many coins as you think. Actually, it's probably closer to like they may have actually 1,000 tokens may have launched on Robinhood so far. Probably by the end of the bull run, sure, I mean, we probably will have 10,000 coins have launched on Robinhood, but not just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me how I know. Because it's like you lost your money on all of them. I don't know. But that's just, that's what's going on over there right now on Robinhood and stuff. But that's good for Arbitrum, man. I mean, that deal kind of saved their ass, basically. I don't think I had a chance to show this on my stream just yet, but this is something that I wanted to get Charlie's opinion on too. I retweeted about this and couldn't believe what Nansen was saying here. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, because people forget this guy. Miguel's like the honey badger. I don't forget. Okay? In the 25 cycle, this guy had an agency to onboard celebrities into the crypto space to make NFTs / influencer tokens. Now let's hear his complaints.
So that'd be rich.
You know why I think it was kind of different with the NFTs is because celebrities in crypto, they typically were doing things in crypto where they don't have to take any risk. Like when you launch a coin, you take zero risk, talk about it once, and then whatever, you're done with it. But with NFTs, they were spending like large amounts of capital to join these crypto native communities that already existed. Like if you were buying a punk for 100 bands or 200 bands, you were like very deliberately risking your capital to join this community. And I think that's kind of like the difference in what does work and what doesn't work with people joining crypto. Is like when you're not putting up any risk, it's a very different situation than when you are actually putting your capital at risk to join things or buy coins. Like people who buy Bitcoin or take payment in Bitcoin and evangelize Bitcoin, like those are very different popular people than the ones who are like trying to grift off whatever project. You know why I think it was?
To a point, yes, he's right. He's right. Like what's basically the celebrities got caught up in the hype and were part of it versus like they treated like they're selling like, I mean, that's the thing with a lot of artists is they think they're like selling an album, and as soon as the album's done, they're done selling it, basically. Yeah. And it's kind of one of the problems and stuff.
Yeah, I think he's speaking more for himself than a lot of, I mean, obviously in general too. But yeah, I mean, like he's basically saying like, hey, if you have 10 bands, 20 bands, 30 bands, 200 bands, whatever, that you're going in on something, okay, that makes you worth something. I mean, that's kind of similar to Charles Hodgkinson's argument there. And he's like, and if you're, putting a couple $100 on a meme coin, you don't matter. I mean, that's literally how I interpret, what he's saying there. Which is kind of insane. I mean, it's just, he's probably made tons of, definitely made tons and tons of money on pump and dumps and doing all that stuff. But, zero accountability, zero thanks, to the people that, follow him and jump in his stuff. So yeah, it's a little snaky.
Let's hear what he has to say here on this one.
What happened with me last cycle? So I had this thesis that like all these popular people outside of crypto, they have a fuck ton of followers, fuck ton of distribution. If they come into crypto, there's a way that they can use that distribution, which is external to crypto, in a positive way. And I was completely wrong on that. Maybe the most wrong I've been on any thesis that I've ever had in crypto. All of them scam. Every single person who joined crypto externally to try and use their distribution in crypto scam people. Every single one of them.
Literally every
single one. Everyone. And what I realize is like these celebrities, quote unquote, one, they actually don't have any fucking money. They're broke as fuck. And two, they don't give a fuck about crypto people at all. And what I realize is like their distribution outside of crypto does not matter at all because they don't give a fuck about crypto people. And so whenever they would launch these coins or partner with people to launch these coins, they would be partnering with somebody who bundles them. This anonymous dev has a fuck ton of the supply. They get paid up front for a few tweets about it. And then as they're doing that, whoever bundled the supply is selling on everybody's head.
They just describe themselves right at the end there.
Yep.
This anonymous dev has a fuck ton of the supply. They get paid up front for a few tweets about it. And then as they're doing that, whoever bundled the supply is selling on everybody's head.
Yep.
Sounds like Ansem Coin. Like the exact strategy. It's like that's the level of like there's different levels to this game of self snitching in a bear market, right?
Yeah. No one's paying attention anyway, Charlie.
What?
No one's paying attention at all, Charlie.
Right. Yeah. No, like that's the thing is they literally say that too. They're like, yeah, nobody who's worth a damn. It's like, wow, like yeah. And then they just, what do you call it? Talk shit about everybody else except for themselves. And I'm just like, man, I mean, the difference between that and the other guy, just dumb, basically just explaining it all verbatim. At least here he has like one layer of plausible deniability, but not really much better.
Right. And he had a whole company. Like people, maybe he's trying to make people forget that he had a whole boutique fucking firm to help onboard fucking celebrities. So like all the celebrity people that he brought in also rugged. And wasn't he in charge of them? Huh.
Yep.
Maybe if he can't say, but like he probably would be like, bro, like I tried so hard for these guys to hold the tokens and they just didn't give a fuck and they just sold it. And I would tell them not to, they still would sell it. Like, well, that could be true too. But it'd be nice if he said that. He's like, I hate these celebrities, bro. They're fucking terrible people and they're so greedy and he's probably right too. They're so much poorer than you think they are. Well, it's all true. It's all true. Yeah, I could see it. He writes like, I piss off these crypto people, but it's not that big of a segment of the normies who listen to me on pop radio. So who cares? Like, I'll just rug these people and if they hate me, I mean, who cares? It won't really affect my sales of my CD or my new pop single.
Yeah, pretty messed up.
Pretty messed up. Here, I'm gonna just take the screen down for 1 second. Put this right back up. Let me just refresh this real quick.
Kyle. No.
Kyle. We got our boy Larry Fink here, man.
I saw this one. Yeah, I like this one. This was a good one.
Yeah, he's talking about these central bank digital currencies that are coming out, man. Did he dye his hair? Am I tripping? Wasn't it darker before?
Yeah, he probably oranged it up.
Wow. Huh.
We need to have every member of our government to wake up to the idea that these deficits are threatening our future. They're threatening the value of the dollar. Let's be clear. If we were not the country whose currency is the currency of the world, we would not be able to have these deficits. But because we are the currency for the world, we are accorded a privilege that no other country is accorded. We should not lose sight. It is a privilege. It is not a right. And I think too many men and women in Congress believe it's a right, not a privilege. And I think we're jeopardizing that right.
And it's not permanent. And I think we get away with it because there's no alternative right now.
But as we move towards more crypto strategies, more stable coin, I was in Asia 2 weeks ago, and the countries are all talking about creating their own stable coin because they're worried about the increased dominance of having a dollar stable coin worldwide. So they're all going to start their own. Getting back to, they're going to focus on their own economy and they're going to digitize and create their own stable coin and digitization of their currency. So there are, and I do believe things like Bitcoin will play a big role in this too. And I know our government is very in favor of this. We just had the Genius Act that was signed last week. But the reality is,
these names.
But if we don't handle this properly, we are going to lose this right.
Sheesh.
Yeah. That's a big drop fumble if it happens. I mean,
Boomer's not respecting it is nothing new, basically.
Yeah.
But also one part that he's also got wrong is that the dollar has such a head start in the crypto space already.
Oh yeah.
Every country, just about every country on the planet has an exchange that accepts their local currency to convert it into crypto. Outside of their countries are not trading the Turkish lira Turkish lira price in rubles for this token. They're using the dollar. They're using the dollar basically price as the global trading metric for those tokens.
Nobody's even trading the pound. I mean, come on. Like,
yeah, no, absolutely. But but that's what I'm trying to say is like even in like in the UK, people are spending pounds to get BTC,
but nobody else.
They're turning their pounds into dollars in Bitcoin.
Yep.
Right. And so the international market, the trade is like 80-90% dollars, and then the rest of it is made of their own local currency, which is just a funnel to convert to dollars.
Yep.
Like, and sure, every country's talking about like, let me convert our currency into a CBDC, but it's too late already. They can use it in their own local countries and stuff, and then enforce it through the military or through laws, sure. But on the international market, trading between countries, like, no, it's going to be all dollars. Like, they already lost that already. And in a way, it's actually the crypto. I've said this for a long time. Crypto is protecting the dollar.
Yeah, but that is true. Also, I think his main, because like he's trying to get across his his agenda, basically, right?
Right.
And so he's gonna kind of embellish it a little bit, but the other point he's making is, don't get too comfortable, with where we're at, because once we do, like, literally every fiat currency, right, in history has gone to zero eventually,
right.
And not every superpower lasts. It's just, time, right? So, I think he's lighting that fire a little bit, because he's like, hey, we have this opportunity, we have this tool, it's going to be very useful. He's like, I already got the plan, baby. Like, just come on, just who's with me, right? And that's what he's trying to do. And so it's like, I do respect that. So he's embellishing it a bit, but yeah, I mean, if the United States just like fucked up for 50 years, I mean, it would be over. What would replace it? Probably multiple currencies, right? Not one. Because the world, I mean, when you look at nations and how they trade with each other, why does Iran want to mine Bitcoins? Because they don't trust anybody they're working with. Like, they don't really even trust China fully. So they're not going to use the yuan, They'd probably use the dollar before they use the yuan, but if they had to.
Absolutely. That's right, man. He's like, I just bought some Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Arrow, man. Shout out to you, dude.
Nice.
Beautiful. But no, yeah, I'm with you on that and stuff like that. It's just like, there really isn't another alternative. It's gonna, yeah, you're right. Like, you're right. In 50 years, 50 years is a long time, and especially with AI, like that'll change a lot. I mean, that's kind of why I think he was going towards like selling like compute futures. One of the things he was talking about, as it's basically the new carbon credits for the future and stuff like that. We're going in that direction. One stock so we're going to be talking about stocks in the crypto mindset course as well. I am looking at SpaceX. It's starting to get cheaper and cheaper. I mean, last I looked, I think it was close to like, is it 112? Last I looked, let me see SpaceX here.
Yeah, I think Elon tweeted earlier today, he was like, former trillionaire.
It's at 115 right now from a high of about 123, 124. So it's down a good, it's down a really good chunk. It's down a lot. I mean, it's down about 30% on the last 3 months and stuff. It's down quite a lot, actually. Let's see, all time. Yeah, this is getting close to like the strike zone where I get really interested in this is like about $80, somewhere in there. On SpaceX. It gets, the lower it goes, the more interesting it gets, basically, because like, I think they are going to somewhat succeed on basically generating electricity in space for these data centers in space and stuff. Even if they're really like 5 to 8 years away, I think they will be successful with them. They do have the tech for them. Sure, it's not a pipe dream, but it's more like they're farther away than they're saying. But why not make the investment? Like 10, like you want, like, I'm pretty sure if you buy the stock cheap enough, like, because the stock came out at 173, and it popped off to like 225 or whatever, 240 around that time, about a $3 trillion market cap at a 1.7 trillion market cap. yeah, $1.7 trillion market cap to $3 trillion market cap, and if you could pick that up for like less than $1 trillion market cap and stuff, and then eventually you can get you can make some really good returns on that. I really believe like if you buy this correctly, you can really make a nice chunk. And every day, the more and more tokens vest, or not tokens, but more and more of the supply vests over time. And like right now, yeah, I think the market cap right now is about 1.5 trillion on it right now. The closer you get to $1 trillion or below, like it becomes a really good deal.
Yeah, it's been out about a month and a half. They said it takes like 90 days to get everything basically out, or what? I think that's what they were saying at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Also, what will?
So yeah, 90 days from there would be early September, basically September 12th. But yeah, I mean, as of right now, when you look at the SpaceX chart, no support in sight. So it's it's a brand new chart. It's kind of like we see this in crypto all the time. New coin comes out, bit of a pump, big dump, consolidation, accumulation, next pump. So it's just a matter of time.
Exactly. Let me share this real quick with you guys. This is what happens when you leave Bitcoiners alone in a room for too long. They start coming. Like Nick Carter says, the U.S. government will break Bitcoin using quantum technology. I want to hear what kind of shit he's. I mean, there's a lot of payola. There's a lot of stuff he's sniffing here.
Will happen.
These eyebrows are crazy. Damn.
I respect that he's still around because he's been an OG in this game. He's been here for a while. I think. He's pretty big.
He's no longer a young guy anymore, but he was a young guy when he came in this. He was like the I don't know, the Wonder Boy.
Yeah.
BTC for a while.
I sincerely believe that, which is I think there will be a salvage effort for the coins, probably led by the government. They're the best equipped to do it. Maybe a private sector company will get there. And the reason I think that'll happen is because I think the U.S. has the lead in quantum. So I think a U.S. company certainly there's industrial policy happening now. So with the stewardship of the government, we'll build the first quantum computer. And one of the first things they'll do, because it really matters, is salvage all the Bitcoin, put it in a trust. Anybody who owned it before the salvage can claim it back. And that's, I think, much more tolerable to the Bitcoin community than, fork to freeze the coins. I don't think that'll happen. Even if it should, I don't think it will.
Mm-hmm.
It might. Now that we have a consortium, maybe things.
We're not suggesting anything about that.
I know.
I mean, he's pricing that correct. The Bitcoiners can't do nothing anymore. Sniff their own asshole.
And then they giggle about like, oh, hey, maybe we'll get some consensus. It's like, yeah. People love, control, right? Manipulating things. So you can tell they get their jollies off of, people listen to whatever ideas they come up with.
But I mean, basically, this is nothing too crazy to what I said that was going to happen at some point. Like either like the mining mafias are going to join together from the countries and just basically take Bitcoin. I think they're being kind of like hopeful here and shit that the government is just going to put them back in everyone's pocket, or just like it's in a trust, and if you have to claim it and then you can get it, it's yours. If not, eventually it'll just be given to the government. You think they're going to give it? They're going to just magically donate it back to the miners? Are you fucking retarded? Like they're not going to do that. Or it's either that one or the one I kind of proposed, which is going to be the miners are going to mafia it up at some point and basically said, well, this Bitcoin hasn't moved in a long time. We're going to grab all this and put it back at the end of the mining stack and increase the basically the amount of BTC that's mined every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. That's probably what's going to happen. But I said that was going to happen probably in the 2040s when that happens, because like the amount of BTC, because I have a feeling that like BTC is going to really keep climbing. There'll be a small weird like portion of BTC where it doesn't grow that fast anymore. Could be in the 2040s, and then the amount of like transactions happening on Bitcoin to pay miners aren't that high, and so it's kind of like the perfect storm of like they're just not making that much revenue. And sure, like you can keep deleting, you just turn miners off, but eventually, it could put BTC in a weakened state, especially if there's quantum at that point, or like it can get put in a weakened position at that point.
Well, and Bitcoin ending up like the S&P, making consistent gains, year on year enough to barely outpace inflation, will make sense at some point. And it probably won't get to that crazy level of stability, but it'll be closer to a medium of exchange at that point rather than just a store of value. So that's actually technically Bitcoin's ultimate goal. And the thing that could happen based off of that is that Ethereum takes the reins for a couple cycles. Then Ethereum, let's say, ends up stabilizing at some point. But the difference with Ethereum is it's a lot easier for Vitalik to pull the levers of the Ethereum Fed per se, right? He can basically just pull the levers and like, hey, we're going to pump more, we're going to dump more, versus Bitcoin, there has to be like a lot of discussion and actually a ton of agreement across the network in order to get any change. So Ethereum might be able to hold that torch longer once Bitcoin, quote unquote, stabilizes. But of course, Bitcoin compared to the dollar is always going to be increasing just based on, the opposite tokenomics, I guess that you could say of both. But so if Ethereum takes over, I'm like, how long would that be? And then once Ethereum somewhat stabilizes enough to where people are like, hey, I don't get out of bed for a 2x, right? And then what do you call it? What do they choose after that? Once you get to that point, there's probably too many choices, because you could say, hey, we could go to Solana, but we could also go to, and then everybody's raising their hands, a lot of jostling for that position if Bitcoin and Ethereum do become stabilized. But by that time that happens, that's going to be the second half of this century, So, it's probably not going to be a while. But I guess you could say the rules of what makes crypto pump or what makes crypto move will shift along with that.
Right. No, I could definitely see that. Same, the maintenance of these data centers in space would be mad expensive, to a point possibly, but we'll see. I mean, it's always expensive in the beginning, and then you create a whole industry behind it, and then like it just becomes cheaper and cheaper. But you're right, it could be.
AI agent slave labor to reduce costs. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I didn't say that the AI overlords in 20 years, 30 years. I didn't say that. I'm off the record.
Yeah, but what's it called? I mean, Elon shut down for Tesla like their factory for the S model, and is just using it to make millions and millions of helper robots. With no demand for them, but just fuck it, we're building robots.
I mean, Elon, and both Elon and Bezos have so much money they could never spend it in their entire lifetimes. I mean, I kind of respect them doing projects like that. I'm like, cool, okay, you're actually like being productive with what you got. And so like I think Elon gets kind of mad when everybody compares him to Howard Hughes, because Howard Hughes went fucking insane. But everybody was like, in the early part of the century, like, oh yeah, he's like, the modern Howard Hughes, which, I could see the argument for it. But I mean, at least you got to hand it to him. At least he's doing something with it. He could just, fuck off and not do shit. He doesn't have to do anything else.
It's true too. I mean, he made a lot of millionaires with SpaceX, a lot of millionaires. But an AI CMC, just maybe. Who knows?
We got AI webinars to help you guys. All sorts of different stuff. So yeah, I've already seen a lot of people DM us, talk in the webinars and stuff. People using the AI tools that we've kind of like jump started for them to get jobs, to get to do a bunch of different job interviews, to start their own side hustles, stuff like that. So the human touch, is always nice.
Do you know what Victor went on with Sean Hannity and stuff or whatever?
Oh, I was like, that guy's still around, but yeah, he's like kind of like a better Piers Morgan.
Yeah, you actually let him talk in it and stuff. I've been watching the interview kind of in pieces, and like fuck, his boomer, like he's such a boomer. He thinks that like if I pull a gun at you, Charlie, like let's just say you were Sean Kennedy or Sean Hannity or whatever the fuck his name is, and I put a gun on you, that you'd be able to like judo it out of my hand before it be shot. Me shitty. Like if you had your fucking gun right to my head, I'll take it out of your hand. No, you would just get shot on this side. Right here. The guy would like go for the gun. Boom, and the bullet, instead of going straight through the fucking center, like through your pineal gland, it'll go around right here out through the side of your fucking brain.
Allegedly, this area is easier now.
This whole shit of like you thinking that you're gonna be able to get the gun out of someone's fucking hand is so fucking stupid. Like the only one I could believe is if you had a knife on you and the guy's pulled a gun and you managed to stab him in right here, and that like I could believe that, but like disarming it out of no.
The Matrix is real, Miguel. The Matrix is real.
But boomers have this fantasy that they're like jujitsu fucking judo masters and shit, because like that they have like this fucking like, whoa, you don't even know, man, robitsu and stuff that I'm a master of and stuff that you're like, no, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Like you basically want to be able to just pull the trigger faster than they can, you know, and then like, and also how did you get to the position where like the dude had the gun in your head already? Obviously, if you're sleeping, that's not your fault. But like, you know,
yeah. I mean, boomers are used to oversupply, meaning you know, like we're a little bit more used to scarcity, I think, than their generation, which kind of leads to what do you call it, that overconfidence.
Right. So let's hear what he has to say.
The younger you that looked very different at what 15, 16.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the picture we'll show. Look very different. Do you think he would have ever achieved fame with the face you had? Would that individual be as successful meeting girls, getting dates, hooking up, if that's what your motivation is? Would they be as successful?
No, absolutely not. Looks is one of the key metrics in dating, right? Because a lot of dating is online now, especially, where that kind of removes the entire personality element. You know, when you're texting, even it's not going to have the same effect as you know, one-on-one in-person conversations. Those really don't exist as frequently these days. So yeah, a girl seeing a picture and making an immediate decision, swiping left or right. So of course I wouldn't have the same success.
Do you even go near online dating?
Yeah, the biggest dating app in today's day and age is Instagram.
Yeah, absolutely. You know who says that? Michael Sartain.
True.
Yeah, which will be on his show, I believe, on Monday. So shout out to Michael Sartain. We'll be on the Sartain Report a couple days. That'd be pretty cool.
Orange Pill and the Red Pill of Finance, his guys.
Yes. I guess, let me see, isn't yeah, his nose looks a little less masculine, but like it doesn't look as bad as when he first got it. It looked so bad. It looked so terrible. Now it's starting to kind of widen out a little bit more, but like that's one of the reasons is like people get very used to your face, how you get famous. So like he got famous with a more masculine nose. I mean, I never noticed it. No pun intended. But you know, people, you see how people get very uncomfortable at change.
Yeah, well, and also you could argue, you know, when you're just looking at the two side by side,
right?
He had more of a unique character to him, right, with his original look, because, I mean, like, you know, it's just he's a one of one in that sense, right? But now going, you definitely need Kyle on the stream, but no, but what do you call it? Yeah, now that he's changed it, I think he looks still like himself. You know, obviously he's not unrecognizable or anything like that, but he looks a little bit more plain Jane, like just kind of like one of those Calvin Klein guys right out of the magazine, right? It's like the one you've seen 20 million times and you never noticed, really.
Right. And then it's also the reason why people are also like kind of shitting on it a little bit is because like he went more towards a nose for a female gaze nose versus a male gaze nose.
Right.
And, you know, guys get really mad at that and stuff, that like, there's like, you know, basically he had a more feminine nose and stuff, but like there is probably an argument to say a lot more women would like that probably, and it makes a lot of men uncomfortable with that, but it's not really like a deal breaker really. If outside of you just have a fucking like Jew nose, you know what I mean? Even the Jew nose is so bad that like they get fucking surgery for it on their bar mitzvahs and shit. It's like the sweet 16. It's a real thing. Like fuck, like that's how bad it is, bro. They know it's fuck. That shit looks terrible.
If you read any Charles Dickens novels, oh man, the depictions in there. I think he had a passion for shit talking that.
Oh yeah. Unless you got a Razmir nose. I mean, he has a fucking picture of his own nose on the corner of his stream and stuff half the time, which is really funny. But let's hear what this boomer has.
So that's why like I've always found like MMA silly in like a world of technology. It's just, you know, all these guys will learn all this training and stuff for you know.
And then a guy shoots him in the head.
You're right.
Well, it's not just for that. I mean, I found it as a smart workout where I'm learning a skill that, you know, may help me in a situation. Guaranteed? No. If I'm I'd rather put it this way, close quarters, I'd rather deal with a firearm close quarters than I would a knife, especially somebody that knows how to use a knife. In other words, somebody puts a gun in my face, I'll strip it, break their finger, you know, step back, and I'm going to tap it, rack it, and I'm going to rack it like this, and I'll have 4 over 3 against them. Or they put it at my forehead. Oh, okay, you got me. Boom, I'm going to go like this, rip their hand down and their arm down and throw it into their chest, strip it, tap it, rack it. And I go, oh, you're laughing. Why?
I said it.
This is what I do. I train. But, you know, I'm learning something as I do it, but it's...
In no world would this fucking old fuck ever be able to do any of that. What the fuck are we talking about? What the fuck? Your convictioner's laughing like about the absurdity of what he just said right now. It's so stupid. The fuck? I'm gonna take it, rack it. What are we doing? Triple backflip? What the fuck was he talking about?
You're right.
Well, it's not just for that. I mean, I found it as a smart workout where I'm learning a skill that, you know, may help me in a situation. Guaranteed? No. If I'm I'd rather put it this way, close quarters, I'd rather deal with a firearm close quarters than I would a knife, especially somebody that knows how to use a knife. In other words, somebody puts a gun in my face, I'll strip it, break their finger, you know, step back, and I'm going to tap it, rack it, and I'm going to rack it like this, and I'll have 4 over 3 against them. Or they put it at my forehead. Oh, okay, you got me. Boom, I'm going to go like this, rip their hand down and their arm down and throw it into their chest, strip it, tap it, rack it. And I go, oh, you're laughing. Why?
I said it.
This is what I do. I train. But, you know, I'm learning something as I do it, but it's also a passion. But there is pain associated with it.
Yeah.
And I've done it now for 15 straight years, which, you know, but it's really more also I want to stay.
Fuck, what fucking fantasy world does this dude live in, bro?
You gotta hand it to Clav there for not laughing harder.
Yeah, he smiled. He couldn't stop. Clav, I mean, oh man, I couldn't have stopped laughing either.
Yeah, I would have been like, bro, no way. Like I would just call him out right out. But he's trying to be a respectful guest. Yeah,
he's trying to be a respectful guest, but I mean, like Kennedy ain't doing shit, dude, and kind of like he's seen too many Steven Seagal movies.
Yes, yes.
Chepe's like, doesn't your reaction slow down with yes? You get slower, your reaction speed shittier. You are a shittier human being the older you get.
Yeah, I think he's talked to a lot, you know, too many war vets, so he's kind of like, oh, I've heard all these things, you know.
Yeah, and like you're talking to too many Navy SEALs with too many stories to sell. Yeah. Like, you know, it's funny though. It is funny in a way, but like
it's like, what do you call it? That the uncle at Thanksgiving who's just like, you know, I'm never wrong. I never fail. You know, it's like, okay, bro. Yeah. Everybody just placates.
Yeah, but then you have the oversharing uncle that shows too much. It's like, I told you I'm on that shit, dog. You know, and it's sort of like if you know, rest in peace, Red Pill Thor. But like Red Bull Thor is like, I'm slaying all this cooter, and then he's showing you the cooter, and like, no.
And you're like, it's a little different from what I imagined.
I'm like, Dad, Uncle keeps showing me fucking his dong.
Like, at least I guess no, I'm not even gonna go there. I was gonna say, I was like, know what like 50 plus looks like, but yeah.
I could have been a SEAL, bro. I could have. Dude, I love Red Bull Thor. I miss him so much. He's such a good guy, man. And like, he just went out too soon, man. Like, fuck. I still remember the last time how I like to remember him was like we met up at a fucking hotel. Like it was me, Charlie, Rolo was there. Who else was there? Red Pill Thor. Everyone was there, motorcycled out, except for me and Charlie, I think. Like, everyone was like in full ass, like they were like almost a biker gang, damn near. Yeah. Who else was there? What's that dude? He used to work with us. What's his name?
Which wait, how long ago was it?
Yeah, a couple of years, 2023 probably.
Oh yeah, yes, probably when I first came over here to Vegas, right? Yeah, I have the image in my mind, but I'm like, I know we hung out with Cappy a few times, but
it was everybody there, I think. And I just remember him like he was a badass dude and stuff, and like, you know, leading men and shit. And it was pretty cool, man. And yeah, cancer sucks, man. Fuck.
Yeah, man, like that's an understatement and a half. Like, I am not going to go into detail, but you know, I've heard a few things about, you know, some people that I've known over time or whatever. It's just like, man, you know, getting old. When you get old, like it's can be a lot, you know, and like it's literally, I think it's like if you look from like 50 or 55 plus, it's definitely from 65 plus. It's a crapshoot. Like, you know, you could be that. Like one of my neighbors was one of the healthiest people in the world. But I think he got over his sickness once he had one. He was like a marathon runner, but like, man, that does not look fun.
This is the training.
How can I have a serious conversation when I'm seeing this shit?
I've heard of Skull Crushers, but this is a new one.
Pop up a long goddamn. But
oh, it's some music.
I mean, you know, being what do you call it, super health oriented is great, but when it's your entire personality, I think sometimes it gets overdone a lot, and so that it sometimes can have a slight negative impact on people. So I'm not saying about anybody in particular, but you know, it's a balance. You gotta have some healthy weight too.
The problem with it is like, in order for some people to get into the hump, it has to be everything. But then like there needs to be a time. Like it's okay for like fitness to be everything in your life for a little bit, and then a recalibration.
Correct. All right, cool. It actually needs to be for a portion where you're like, okay, I need to make a change. I need to do this. Like absolutely, right? Like you're not gonna just like limp wrist half-ass it, you know, when you're trying to lose weight or anything like that. But so once you do it, you're like, okay, I'm doing it, right? But yeah, at some point, you know, it's like, you know, you gotta make time for other stuff too.
I put methane blue in my water today, man. God damn, that shit's strong. That shit is fucking strong.
What does it taste like?
Nothing. I just added fucking electrolytes to it, and I overdid it. But you start feeling it. Like I'm feeling it. Right? I feel like I'm feeling it right now. Like I feel like there's air in my brain. I mean, you should have seen it when I put it in the water, bro. It looks like industrial oil,
like soon Miguel will be injecting himself with gold, just like that other guy.
Wait, I'm already microdosing already, Charlie.
Microdosing gold. What are you trying to be, Peter Schiff?
I just want to like, you know, like turn this way, and then like the sun reflects off of me, and so I have this glow.
Okay. You know, I can see that. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, shout out to Trevor, man, ripping a Drew Estates uncrowned Maduro while watching, man. It's a good Friday, man. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. Is there a better one than that? Methane blue. Well, no. Well, that one, it's really good for your brain and some energy. It's good for energy. Some like you just, but it's really I'm mostly doing it as a nootropic and stuff. I'm always experimenting with like nootropics and like going on that. I'm right now. I'm also out of like creatine as well. So like I ordered a bunch of creatine and shit, but like choline as well. I'm on this whole kick of shit right now. I could even show you guys. Actually, let me see where I left it here. It's pretty funny. There's like a meme picture that I saved on my computer here that it was just so funny to me. I was like, I have to show you guys. Yeah, essentially.
The guy looked a little bit like Crypto Crow, but like
yeah, this is I mean, RIP to this guy. He also passed away, pretty much killed by his girlfriend, effectively.
Oh yeah, you told me about that story. That was wild.
Yeah, dude. Trevor, one cigar I really, really, really like is a it's 1938 Monte Cristo box. It's a box cigar, special edition. It's one of the nicest cigars dude. It was so much nicotine though. Fuck, it fucked me up. I told Charlie I couldn't finish the whole cigar. I was like, we were smoking in like actually the Monte Cristo bar actually in Las Vegas, and then I was like, God, no, I'm sorry, the 8 Lounge at the I think we just met up with Fresh.
Yeah,
we just met up with Fresh and stuff and everything like that for like the Enhanced Olympics, and so we were there live streaming with it, RIL streaming with him for a while, and then me and Charlie went to the cigar lounge, and then that was a really good cigar. I think it was in 1938. It's a really I love box cigars, bro. They're such good pull. I don't know if you guys have had box cigars before, but in order to get that shape of a box, they have to essentially remove one leaf from the construction of the cigar, and it just allows more air to flow through. So you just end up getting a cleaner draw. Where some cigars, man, they're a little too tightly packed, and you really do have trouble smoking them, honestly. So like the box press is a game changer, absolutely. Like I really love that one. But like in terms of what I'm taking right here, I'm just taking the bromine. I've ordered some bromine, not this brand here, but like, and it's a Russian medicine, but it's really good for memory, and like some people have been able to like remember childhood memories while on it, which is really interesting and stuff. So I'm experimenting with that, like a small dose of maybe like 50 mgs or something daily and stuff, and as a nootropic and stuff, just to increase memory and stuff like that. So yeah, he essentially OD'd. Yeah, no, rest in peace to him. But yeah, he basically OD'd. I think he ended up having too strong of a pre-workout, and it just crashed out his heart, basically. I personally still think to this day that his girlfriend is the one that killed him. Basically, there's a video of it where like they're making pre-workouts for each other, and then she makes him take this ridiculously strong pre-workout, and he's like, "Babe, dude, this is a lot. Are you sure?"
Yeah. Anytime your body says, "I don't know, maybe you should stop," right? Like. No, I know, like obviously you can see by the picture, it's probably not the case for him, right? But
right,
yeah, man, like if that's crazy.
If you're like, if the guy who takes all the drugs is going like, Jesus, this is a lot, bro. This is a lot.
like Hunter Biden is like, damn, that's a lot of crack.
The Hunter Biden. The funny thing about Hunter Biden, his interview dropped today. I'm about to listen to it right now.
Yeah, he's been making a lot of appearances.
Good apps that are.
Yeah. What the fuck's this asshole saying?
Clav is not making billionaire moves, bro. He's making vibe coded apps, bro. He's signing OnlyFans girls and making vibe coded apps that are terrible. Bro, the vibe coded app is terrible. The app is terrible. You know how I know Clav's app was terrible? Because it told me that my fucking maxilla and my chin projection and cheekbone are ideal. It told me that I'm basically the most handsome man on earth. It told me that all my fucking proportions are perfect. And it said that I was like the perfect man. I don't even know how that's fucking possible.
Solid.
It's like, it's a little bit stupid, bro. The app is not good. I'm not gonna lie. The app is not good. Clav is not making.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, he's like self-aware enough to know, like, dude, I'm not that good looking, and it's saying I'm a Chad. That shit's wrong.
Yeah, you got handed to him for the honesty on that.
yeah, like I know some Looksmaxer people you can hit up and stuff that actually will tell you it, but it's gonna hurt your soul, bro. Like, there's like this. I don't know if I could show it on here, but like, there's an episode of Nip Tuck. Nip Tuck would famously do these scenes where women would come in and like, tell me what's wrong with me. It's like, are you sure? And then they would like literally like get a lipstick, strip a girl down naked with her tits out, and like cover her head to toe red.
Mm-hmm.
This is what's wrong with you. Fuck.
It's like an NFL playbook.
Yeah. Everyone's a Chad that pays. Yeah, that's not what you want to go to. You want to go people that tell you the truth and shit. You can soft max pretty well. The soft maxing is going to the gym, you know, getting the supplements and stuff right, and doing all that stuff. And there's little things you can do, but you're gonna have to hard max, and that might be testosterone, and then some. I think dental surgery is very, very important. You know, get your teeth fixed and stuff like that's probably really good. I don't know if I'd go as far as doing a full like jaw break, maxilla break and shit. You know, break your jaw in 2 places and shit to get it fixed. But some people might really do need it. Like it is like there's some people that are just fucked out here, man. There's no hope. There's no hope.
What they gotta have 6 to 12 months of wired shut jaw.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like the height surgery, you know, like in order, like literally, like right now, I'm like 6'2", right? 6'2", right? In a good day, right? I could go to 6'5", but it would be a 1 to 1.5 year fucking recovery process.
Yeah.
And my legs would look like retardedly long.
Yeah.
I do have a longer torso. Like that is one interesting thing about my, like the way I even most it on my son, his torso is longer and his legs are shorter. But that's actually how my body is too. Like I have a very long torso and my legs are shorter basically. So I bet you I could gain those inches and it'd make my body look more proportional probably just because my but most people have a little slightly longer legs to a medium torso and it makes them look like super weird. And then on top of that, if their arms aren't that long, that their arms start looking you see John and Kennedy's important question. Do I think that veneers are worth it?
A lot of them end up looking like dentures, and I've heard some people that I've seen get them. They don't whistle, you know, like it doesn't like have like a sound or anything, but they can look pretty bad if they're not done right. So you have to like, if you're gonna do something like that, you pretty much have to go to like somebody who's really fucking good at it.
Right. It's just the problem is that everyone goes to where it's really cheap and you can get it done fast. And I get it too. Like, fuck, I mean, go to Colombia and there's some places in Colombia that do it really good, but also really bad. Tijuana, same thing. There's some good places, but it's the chance of you getting more of a moderate place is probably more normal. There's places in Hollywood that'll do it that are incredible. And they will give you that superstar look too, but it's going to fucking run you retarded money. Retarded money. And it's like 30, 40 grand versus like veneers. You probably could get them done like 5,000 to 8,000, give or take. I know those places are cheaper, but you don't want to be like, hey, I got a whole nose set of teeth for $2,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck,
the
bro.
way you did that there too with your teeth, I'm like, some people do look like that. It's like it kind of makes them look a little tarted.
Yeah. If your teeth are that, like, let's say you're missing teeth and your teeth are all fucked up and yellow and just knock them down, bro. I mean, honestly, it's better to have like chiclets than fucking having missing teeth. It's true.
Yep.
Right. But like, it's so hard. It's so hard to like find places. But like, seriously, you'd have to go to a Hollywood place if you wanted to get it done perfectly. There are other places like that can get it done. But like, I've seen so many guys in Miami, like good in shape guys, and their teeth just are slightly off.
Yeah,
you know?
there's always something off in Miami. It's like, what's wrong with this picture? But yeah, I didn't know Mr. Beast had him. That's interesting.
Yeah, he did, and his teeth looked a little weird for a while, but it like kind of adjusted to his face. One guy who kind of messed it up a little bit was not Timepiece Gentleman, but I forgot the name. There's this watch guy. He's kind of a little chubbier and stuff. He got his teeth done, and they look so terrible. They look straight, so fake and terrible. Like, oh my god, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. You know, like, there's a YouTube channel called Roz. He's a looks master guy. Nico, thank you. Yeah, Nico's teeth. Fuck, bro. I'll show you to you, Charlie. You're gonna be like, no. It's pretty bad, bro. Like,
remember how 100 years ago P.T. Barnum had his troupe? You know, like it's like social media these days. It's like a circus. Brighton Circus, my friends.
Oh my god. Man, they need to fix the audio for some of these videos. Well, enjoy, Charlie. This is gonna be brutal. And Nico has the money too. Like that's his like.
That's fake as hell.
Yeah, I mean, if
he did have the dead tooth, so I get why he wanted to do it.
no, he has to get it done. Yeah, it's just fuck. I don't know where he went. He should just shoot that dentist. Like
he already kind of has like a slightly tarted looking face to begin with.
Yeah, but I mean, he's lost weight and stuff. It's just like you need to have your teeth kind of shaped to your lips and face. Everyone's lips are different. Everyone's proportions are different. Some people have like more gums. Like there's chicks, you've seen them, they smile and like it's all these top gums show up and stuff and everything like that. Everyone's got different proportions and stuff, but yeah, like it's he has money, bro. This guy has Nico has money. Nico's very wealthy. Fuck, bro, what happened, bro? This is how bad it is. Like a guy like him could get fucked like that. That's how bad it is in this like dental game here and stuff, like to get this shit's fixed. That's why I mean, for most people, I think it's worth it, just like keeping your teeth clean and maybe making sure they're all straight and stuff. But like,
straight's half the battle.
But I get it. Like if the teeth look really good, if you get them done really well, it makes you look better. You have better, cleaner, wider smile. It looks better.
Just like if it's like porcelain white, like just unnatural white, it's like okay, come on, like
absolutely, yikes.
But especially after a certain age, like they're let's say especially after like 60, right? There's a lot of people with dentures anyway. It's like. At that point, like whatever, just go for it. Bro.
You need teeth to eat. You need teeth to eat. You ain't fucking. There does come an age where like, hey, you're not fucking anybody. Like I'm not trying to fuck. I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to play with my grandchildren.
People told me.
It'd be like Michael's son, like my grandson being like, you passed your grandpa's teeth, and IKEA white. Oh no.
That's
yeah, he is. That's what I'm telling you, Trevor. That's why I'm so scared. That's one teeth. Like I like literally looking to dentists and stuff. I wanted to get my teeth like all like fixed up and everything like that. And I never pulled the trigger because like I just got so freaked out. Like every time I go to Miami or I'd go out here in Vegas, I'd see some influencer guy with followers and his teeth looked terrible. Still got bitches, still sure, but there's like it's like fake early 2000s real estate guy look. You know what I'm talking about, Charlie, right? With those beige suits with those white teeth. Oh no,
dude! Like, yes, that's gonna make you look more trustable. Definitely not.
But Trevor's right, man. Get good teeth, tail follows. Yeah, a nicer smile is really good. I think you can get a smaller nose if your nose is really big. You can just take Accutane. You'll make your nose about like 15 to 20% smaller.
Just like reduce the cartilage or something.
Yeah, it will like your skin will dry from here and stuff. Your lips also get a little bigger on Accutane. Man, ask me how I know.
All the looks making stuff just like once I hear enough about it, I'm just kind of like just like because like doing all that shit, it's like you fuck up.
It's neurotic. Yeah, it's neurotic. It's neurotic.
Well, no, you fuck up one thing and you end up looking like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but you don't. But we're not injecting filter. That's the whole thing. You have to know the line. There's a line here.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of those guys tend to not.
Yeah, they tend to not. But like lose weight, get jacked, and that's actually the number one thing they're fucking up on. These guys are so used to taking drugs for quick fixes that they don't like hard work and they don't like to feel uncomfortable anymore. Yeah, they're still taking steroids. If you take steroids, Charlie, right, and you don't work out, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's insane.
Like literally,
why would you even do that? It's like you're literally just wasting your time.
Yeah. I mean, outside of like TRT, like you're just taking testosterone to feel better, like because your levels are low. Okay, yeah, that's normal. Okay, sure, and you don't work out, like because there's people who take testosterone because like they don't like to work out, they don't work out, but like it still gets you back to like baseline. Like okay, cool, you're at like 700 nanograms per deciliter. Your test, you feel better because your test was at 50 or 100. Yeah, like 7 times your testosterone back to like you're like sitting at a 25-year-old's testosterone. Yeah, you're gonna just feel better. It's good, it's healthy for you, but like, yeah, but if you're pushing like, you're pushing higher than that and stuff, and then like you're not working out, like you're just kind of wasting it, like Togi.
I don't even know who that is, but what do you call it? Yeah, no, I think like the bet, like for most of these guys, like a good balance would be to like, hey, try one thing at a time, right? See how it affects you, and then keep it moving.
Yeah.
Which I know is what you do. You basically you're like, I'm not on. I didn't get on 20 things at once in one day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
no, I try to like the things that work, keep doing, and then experiment with one thing to see how it affects. It takes a while though, because it's like I am kind of just like one at a time, kind of like
yeah, and it's gonna take a while. And to be honest, that's good. Like it should take more time. Like it's kind of like it's similar to, I guess, that fast versus slow money webinar that we're gonna have in the course. It's like, yes, you can get there fast, but what's the risk?
What's the risk? Yeah. So don't degen on peptides. I mean, I can tell you which ones work. I mean, I've done all of them except Melanotan too. Like, I mean, I've got a little advert about Melanotan too, if you guys don't know.
Melanotan 2. Pros is that it can make you a minority within 2 weeks. Cons. It can make you a minority in 2 weeks. A lot of people thought that I was black for the longest time. It was so bad at one point. I live in Chicago and the whole Black Lives Matters thing was going on. I remember being on the train and somebody turned to me and asked me, being a minority, how do you feel about the Black Lives Matter movement going on here in Chicago? And I looked at them and I started laughing and I was like, I'm white. I'm just really tan. I'm sorry. I would give Melanotan 2 a 10 out of 10. It's an amazing, amazing tanning product for sure.
It's really like Trevor says, I did Melanotan and I loved it. Well, yeah, because you're white, dude. That shit's incredible if you're white. It's like the number one white. Like if you're an Irish, Scottish motherfucker, oh my god, this would wonder.
What would Conan O'Brien look like?
You'd have a nice tan. It just depends if you tan it slow. Like, I don't know, as an example, normally you're you'd be on a Melanotan 2 thing, you'd be injecting like 2 full syringes like this size of water into it. And then you'd be taking like 10% of a syringe every day. But what you should be doing is like you need to drop like 10 syringes of water into you need to dilute it extremely, and then you could then inject it very slowly, and then you can get to your desired like tanness of like where you. Yeah, that's right, Franklin. Stay quiet. That's it's joking around, but like yeah, there's no point for anyone African or black or anything to get to use it. Like unless you're just trying to get ACON status. Like I just don't understand. I don't even know if that would work. I mean, I guess yeah, but you'd have to take full milligrams for it to like fuck it. So there's some crazy black dude out here on Instagram that's gonna do it, bro. There's some fucking crazy. Someone's like, hey, I'm ACON maxing you guys. I'm kind of a light-skinned brother and stuff. I'm trying to be Wesley.
I'm trying to get back to my roots.
I hate being made fun of in high school, so what I did is I took Melanotan in high school to be one of the brothers.
Now everybody thinks I'm Nigerian. I don't know why.
Brandon Carter could do it. Yeah, Brandon Carter could do it. Because like you're black, so you already have the facial structure of an African American person. So like you just be darker and you just look more African or black, bro. I'm fresh maxing. For the culture, bro. Somebody, bro, would do it, bro. It would be interesting to see like a light skinned black black dude, like I don't know, like someone that like the hue of like Chris Brown, like that kind of color. Go for like Wesley Snipes, like to see if it like, oh yeah, it actually looks exactly like he looks exactly the same, or it could be like, no, there is just a genetic bone structure difference. Even with the darker skin, it doesn't look right, which I think that's what it would be. It just doesn't look right, basically, because like because usually if you're light skinned, you're not just pure African genetics, you're mixed with white or whatever hair, some Latino Africans.
The funniest thing to me is whenever there's those like, what do you call it, ancestry videos, and they're like talking to different people or whatever, different black people, and they're just like, you sir have a white great grandfather, and they're like, oh, I never thought I could have, I never thought I was part white, like this changes my whole identity. I'm like, bruh. Like, really?
I know they act like they're
Hey, just in case nobody told you today, you're fat and you're ugly and you're also stupid.
I think who had the craziest story out there? I can't even remember, but there were some crazy ones. Like, I think it was Anderson Cooper. Oh boy, he had because he is part of the Vanderbilts, right?
Yeah.
but the guy was just like, yeah, basically you come from slave owners. And he was just like, fuck, bro, like, because he's in Hollywood, you know, and everything. So.
He's been score. Yeah, actually, Charlie, melanotan will look very good on you.
Yeah, I'm good with my color.
No, I know, but I'm saying like one thing with me, if I were to take it, like I already tan really well already, but like if I were to take it, the one problem is like if you have a lot of like what do you call this, like
freckles.
Yeah, if you have freckles, it can darken your freckles. I don't know if it's
that's
like it's kind of like not great. Yeah. So it's kind of a weird thing where like you have to have like pretty like white skin, but like you don't have that many blemishes. And then it can make you, but it's like that's so
it's perfect for Japanese women, is what you're telling me.
Yes. Who would make Japanese women? Who would make such a worthless drug? Because isn't it like women are trying everything they can to stay as white as possible, right, out there?
Well, yeah, and like a lot of the Asian countries, yeah.
Oh, really, Trevor? So like my freckles look like black spots. Damn, yeah. So I mean, that would fuck me up, dude, because I have very light freckles. You can't even really see them and stuff, unless I go really close to the camera and stuff. And like, yeah, they would just get dark. So I would have like dark spots, like all like who know. I saw some guy who did it, and he looked so horrible. Like his skin started getting tanner, but then he had like craziness all over his face and body.
Yeah, no, I mean,
like, I'm all right, man. Yeah.
Like it's like be careful what you wish for kind of thing.
Yeah. Chris Cross says, I feel Charlie would get more written. No, you guys don't understand. No, it tans you. So he would actually get a tan.
Yeah, I mean, like Vegas here is like, oh my god, bro, how hot it is insane. Like I sit outside for 5 minutes maybe, and I look like a fucking lobster. Like just is what
you look like ticks. Yeah, I know. Terrible, bro. I look like ticks on my face. It's terrible. Yeah, that's why I know you have to know. So you have to know certain drugs are just not for you. They're just not for you. Like you just have to know that.
DMT, just not for me.
not for most of you guys at all. Like most of us touching that shit. Like if things are going good in your life, leave the shrooms alone. Leave the peyote alone. Like just like this is why I like alcohol. Like alcohol, you're right. Alcohol has all these negative effects. So many. Like fucks up your gains, you fucking ugly bitches, like you're gambling too much. But these are all consequences and like mistakes that the end game to. You're like, I'm going to probably play too much at the casino today. And you wake up, you're like, I knew that was going to happen, right? Sometimes you get lucky and you're like, oh, I got more money in my pocket than I started with last night, so that's good, right? But it has, but it's the devil very well. You're like, I'm gonna take a couple shots, feel good, go home, done, right?
Buy a couple meme coins, make a few bumps, make a few dumps. Have a good time.
Have a good time. Have a nice run, right? Have a nice bull run. Make these decisions, right? Or maybe I've been too much of a fucking pussy to buy, and then like I take a couple shots and finally grow some hair on my nuts and get the CMC.
I mean, I've heard Bitcoin does grow your hair. It was in the memes yesterday.
That's right. What also will grow your hair? Scientifically speaking, the Crypto Mindset Crash Out Bundle will grow some hair on your body, man.
Absolutely. It's like, what do you call it? Put some hair on your chest.
Put some hair on your chest, man. The Crypto Mindset course will save you, man. If you're too much of a fucking pussy to buy the crypto market, we will whip you into shape. This month-long boot camp will get you into fighting shape. We will make sure you don't miss the God-given golden opportunity that only comes once every 4 fucking years, that you're squandering like a fucking maniac again and again and again and again.
How easy is it going to be to see people wanting to get into crypto in about a year and a half when all of Wall Street's in before your ass on the lows, right? Like I'm like, you'll have different levels of regret for that. Absolutely.
Why buy cheap? No. Fuck it. Why join now? Why buy? Like fuck it. Join a year now when we up the price.
Oh yeah.
Right, come back a year or two now when the price is 50% higher and the coins are 4 times more expensive. No, fuck it. Yeah. 5 times more expensive.
That sounds like a
Go buy Arrow at $2.
Yes.
Go buy Arrow at $2. No, Charlie. Don't save them anymore. Don't save them anymore. Go buy Arrow at $2. Go buy Arrow at $2. Go. Just go do it. Go do it. Go buy Hyperliquid at $200. Zcash at $3,000. Go ahead. Off you go.
I do respect some of the guys who've gotten in the chat already. We were talking. We talk with them every day now. But last night, I put a little play in there. Just nothing too crazy. Maybe a good 10, 20x over some time. If you trade it right, maybe you can up that to 30x. Over time, maybe more. But over the cycle, right? If you do the right moves on it, but. Won't say what it is. We actually won't say what it is in the mega webinar tonight either. But I respect some of the guys that took the leap, because there's a few guys in there I can tell. We always have the whole spectrum of brand new people to crypto to people who've been in crypto a very long time, and the people that've been in a long time that have taken many crypto mindset courses. They help basically assist students in the chats, when we're away doing streams or doing other stuff. And there are some guys in there, learning about stop losses. I'm like, nice, very, very nice. It's one of those things where it's like risk management. Sounds like a good idea.
Never heard of you.
But and so those guys, I gave them a voice recording and told them what's up with the play. But sometimes we'll change it up and say, hey, this is what a stop loss is. This is how you use it. This is what it's used for. You can use it on any centralized exchange. Wow, I wish I had the soundboard, right? But what do you call it? Then there's other people who are like, I need to get better at the 60-day cycles. All right, follow the CC algo and the updates on the Cultivate Crypto dashboard for the CC algo, and boom, the epiphanies will come. And some people are like, I'm really good with self-study, and I want to perfect, let's say technical analysis or fundamental analysis or on-chain data over several years. Well, we got so much freaking material in these webinars that basically you could chew on it for years. There's a couple guys in there that were, we're already talking about trades and stuff. So they were like, oh, do you have one of the pre-records for technical analysis? I was like, well, I was going to wait till, we got into webinars in August, but since you asked, basically pretty much before the end of tomorrow, going to be choosing one and putting that in there, and they can go and already do pre-research prior to the webinars. And once we get to, I think it's the TA webinar, right? The swing trading with the CC algo. Then you're like, it's not going to be like, oh shit, 90% of that went over my head, or 80% of that went over my head. It's like, oh no, I've already done the pre-research from the pre-recorded videos, and I'm up to speed once we do our magic, right? And same with your webinars, we give pre-recordings. Same with anything that's really relevant to expanding your guys' skill sets. I think we usually do about 5 to 8 pre-recorded videos. We probably end up doing I think 10 plus that we release into this one, because we're pretty it's all about, is it relevant, right? If it's not relevant, we'll make a new discussion on it in the webinars. But I think learning is spaced repetition, right? So sometimes it's good to go back and review some of the basics, remind yourself of the key principles, then come back, expand. 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of movement over time. And if I think the people who've done that over several, I think, remember that guy who we gave the free crypto mindset course yesterday, Castillo?
Yeah.
He, when we read, what he liked about the crypto mindset course and what he'd like to see next in it and stuff like that, I was like, we got through, Miguel. It's like that first time we, did a crypto rehab for Tom Bombadil. And that's not his real name, so I'm not doxing nobody, but what do you call it? He we took him from, I kind of like those send me send me 2 Bitcoin or send me 1 Bitcoin, I'll send you 2 back things. And then we're like, no. He's like, but they sent it to me the first time. And then throughout the course of the webinars, that was the very first crypto mindset course, we brought him to, he knew his shit. Of course, he kind of fell off the wagon a little bit later down the line, which it is what it is. But if you stay consistent and you're like, okay, I'm going to take at least one CMC a year, I'm going to stay in the Citadel, get that, maybe, get the 3-year package for the Citadel. That way I get one free CMC and one free, or is it one or two? I have to go back and look at it. I think, it's one. But then you get one free crash out course as well. Maybe it's like, hey, I'm just going to use the CMC this time around, or maybe I'm going to use both because it's one of the best times of the market. But we structure our services for a reason, right? We give you guys absolutely free information on YouTube and Rumble pretty much every single day. People are like, we miss a day over the last 1 or 2 days over the last 2.5 weeks, and people are like, did Charlie Miguel rug us? I'm like, bro. But we give you guys the free juice every single day to help you guys really learn this stuff at a top level. And then, this is the boot camp. This is where we go into the details. So for some people, their first area to go into is the Citadel, right? So that way they're like, okay, I can pick the minds of former CMC alum. I can, kind of get a lot of the basics, tutorial type stuff, cleared there. Best practice is cool. And then it's like, okay, now I want to go into the CMC because, I got my free one. So, and apparently this is probably one of the best times to be getting into the market for 4 goddamn years. So yeah, I think it's a wise move. So right there we have the one free crypto mindset course, one free crash out course, or you could choose for each of those 3 years to take $600 per year of the CMC. So, options basically. But yeah, no, we're really passionate about helping you guys. We want to see you all succeed. I know, I won't say details, but I know, I can see people here in the chat today. Sami says, hit the like button. Appreciate you, bro. He's had outsized success because he doesn't just hear the information. He listens, right, to the information, absorbs it. This amazing thing called critical thinking, Miguel. He does that, and then he makes his own decisions, and he's made a lot of money. So that's what we want to do for everyone. Each person, has different information that they need filled. Like, it's kind of like, hey, I kind of have a Swiss cheese knowledge of parts of crypto. I'm really good at, let's say, memes and NFTs, but I don't know shit about real world assets. Well, we got a whole, slew of webinars talking about real world assets and where crypto's going with Wall Street. You talked earlier about, hey, you have stock stuff that we're going to be talking about. We talked about that in the last course. We're going to expand upon that. By October, we're at the start of 24/7, 365 trading for the rest of our lives, thanks to crypto, right? Across global markets. So crypto is going to become a little bit more tradfied, traditional finance go in that direction, and traditional finance is going to then go a little bit more towards crypto. There's going to be a little interesting meeting in the middle there. So, when we have real world assets and stuff come out, it's going to make custody a lot easier for people when they are either long-term buying stocks or trading. So, anything that we can do to help make you guys money, whether it's AI, stocks, crypto, whatever, we'll do. Crypto's the bread and butter. But yeah, man, we're gonna get it, and looking forward to this webinar here in just a few minutes. It's gonna be fun.
He's like, Sammy was like, I only ever paid for the first CMC. The rest was profit brought. Man, that's what's up.
Love to hear it, baby. Love to hear it. Like, that's our ultimate goal for you guys.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of people that I see in the chat from time to time that are a little quiet about it. I'm like, I get it. IRS be snooping, but we appreciate when we do get DMs, emails, anything that just says what your guys' progress is and stuff like that. So let us know, and we're going to be going into the mega webinar here to kind of remind and reorient a lot of people from past courses who might be like, well, we're going down to 30K, right, Miguel? So.
That's right, you guys, but you won't find out why until the mega webinar. And we are going to rug it right here, you guys, because we're going to get started here in a few minutes. But yeah, definitely, man. If you've ever been a part of the CMC before, man, go look for the link in the chat, man. When's the webinar? Right now, basically.
Look at the pin messages. 7 p.m., baby.
Voting happens. But thank you so much for joining us, you guys. We'll be live here tomorrow on Charlie's channel at the same bad time, same bad hour.
3 p.m. Pacific-ish.
Yeah, that's right. So, later.
Didn't have to